So in today's video, we're gonna look at how you can make $2,500 consistently per week driving for Uber, okay? This is something that if you are an Uber driver, it actually is possible to join the 2K club. A lot of drivers out there are making 2,000 bucks per week driving for Uber, but is it worth it? Is it worth your time? And is it worth the expenses that come with putting that many miles on your car? We're gonna dive into it, but before I do, I wanted to ask you if you're looking for a new way to make money. There is an incredible opportunity to make money right here on YouTube by starting a Faceless YouTube channel. This is something that I've personally been doing for 5 years now and have been able to make over $10,000 per month. All right, I'll just showing you my YouTube dashboard right here. If you go to my revenue, for the last 365 days, I've brought in over $130,000, all right? That's over 10 grand a month average after YouTube's cut. And this is only on one of my channels, all right? I have several monetized YouTube channels. So I am now teaching you how to do it. You can click the link below. And when you click that link, there should be a 30-day free trial still there for the first 100 people. And once you sign up, there will be a 50-minute video teaching you how to set it all up, showing you all the different businesses that I run on YouTube, and just guiding you through it. You can join the group chat and I'll walk you through the steps, and hopefully you too can start making some really, really good money right here on YouTube. And you don't need a following, you don't need to show your face. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? You will not make money overnight doing faceless YouTube channels, but you could start making passive income for years to come like I have been able to do. So check out the link below. And now let me show you guys. This is from Reddit, all right? This is a driver who's been making over 2,000 bucks a month. And so this is a subreddit, the Uber driver subreddit. I spent a lot of time hanging out in the Uber driver subreddit because I get a lot of video ideas there, and I do think it's really interesting and entertaining. So somebody posed a question, a thread. How much can you make driving Uber for a week? Please mention your city. Top comment. A guy said, I make about $2,300 to $2,500 gross a week in Philly. Remember, he says gross, right? What does gross mean? It means revenue. What is revenue? That means all the money you make before expenses. So you can make 2,500 bucks gross, but how much expenses did you put on your car? He says, I put 120 bucks on gas a week. That is working 6 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day, and hitting the large weekly bonuses, 80 to 100 rides and deliveries. So he's doing both Uber and Uber Eats. You cannot hit the high bonuses without taking practically every crappy ride and delivery. So it's all for the long run of that week's earnings. Honestly, I don't do much of anything besides work. So not trying to mislead you that you can make that in less than an 80-hour work week. The money is there, but there is a lot of BS, and you will be taken into every terrible area of your city. Be safe and good luck. This guy is very honest. He goes, yeah, there's a lot of strategies out there to hit those high ride and delivery bonuses where you take purposefully the really cheap deliveries, right? The $2 deliveries, the $3 deliveries, the ones that are, quick, that you can do in 10 minutes. So you can hit 4 or 5 deliveries in an hour, and that way you can hit those bonuses more and more and more. Now, my question to you, is it worth working 80 hours a week to make 2,500 bucks? Personally, I just showed you on my YouTube that I make money. I mean, I don't work that much money. I'm lazy, okay? I'm a lazy guy. Yeah, I've worked hard, and I've worked, I've earned my income. But here on one single YouTube channel, I've brought in over $100,000 in a single year. And I can just show you guys so far this year, that's the past 365 days. But so far this year, guys, let's see, 2024, I'm over 57K so far. And it's only been, what, 4 months barely? And 2023, over $120,000. So I just show you guys to show the proof, because everybody wants to see screenshots. They go, Dylan, you can't just say, oh yeah, I make 10 grand a month on YouTube, faceless channels. This is one channel, I have several. And I wanna show you how to do it because, again, you can go out and work 80 hours a week, and I beg to differ with this guy. 120 bucks a gas on gas a week. There's more expenses, right? Your car maintenance, the value of your car is dropping like crazy. It's not sustainable long term because your car's gonna break down, then you gotta get a new car. That car's gonna break down, you gotta get a new car. It's like you're spending so much money on your car to make this amount of money. I would be surprised if he even profited over $1,000 a week after everything's said and done. I would be surprised. I mean, it's still 50 grand a year. It's not bad for sure, right? But you could also go get a job at McDonald's if you live in SoCal or In-N-Out and make 20 bucks an hour because they just raised the minimum wage for fast food restaurants who have over 60 locations to over 20 bucks an hour. So you got a few options here. They're not all bad options. It's just I personally could not physically or mentally work 80 hours a week. So anyways, if you join my YouTube channel program right now, the Faceless YouTube channel, you don't need experience or anything. I made a 30-day free trial, so you can just try it out, no risk, no obligation, nothing. Try it out. If you don't like it, you can leave. But I hope you stay because I know so many of you watching this, I could change your life. Wow, I sound like one of those guys on those seminars. I can change your life. No, it's YouTube, right? A lot of people do YouTube. You guys have probably seen, you know, there's obviously so many rich people who make money from YouTube. People make millions a year. Okay, I'm not one of those guys, but I've been able to make a good amount of money to the point where I've been able to buy a house. I've been able to, you know, get the things that I want, that I need. I got a roof over my head, and I don't have to worry about paying rent or getting kicked out by a landlord. I'm never gonna rent again ever in my life, most likely. Unless, I mean, maybe I will, but if I go and move somewhere, I might need to rent for a little bit. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts with this one. Very, very interesting conversation to be had here. You know, 2,500 bucks a week on Uber. It's enticing, but I mean, it's like there's more to the story, right? Because you're driving 80 hours. You're putting so much wear and tear in your car, and it's a miserable life. I mean, what else? This guy just said, look, he's like, I don't do anything else besides work. Is that the life you want to live? Just working all day long, every single day, 12 to 14 hours a day driving? It's not to mention how dangerous it is just being on the road that long. The risk of getting into an accident, it's got to be catastrophically high. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, to somebody to be out there 80 hours a week driving, because it's dangerous. There's a lot of crappy drivers out there. People texting and driving, drunk driving, speeding, you know, speedsters, young teenagers speeding around going 120 on the freeway. It's like, yeah, you can be the best driver in the world, but at the end of the day, you're just, you know, people die driving. It's really sad. It's not a way I want to go out for sure. So, sorry to get deep there, but I mean, this is the types of things that I think about and we need to address, right? And most people are not going to be making 2,500 bucks a week, even if you are driving that much. So I'm going to stop rambling. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk soon.